My dad was just so scared of my brother going into kind of like a gangster influence. Charlotte Tilbury product. He's fine. Magandang araw mga kaibigan. Hope you are all well and safe today. Thank you for clicking another video of mine, and if you're new to this channel, welcome to the Florist family. Before I move on with the video, if you could please like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit that bell button to get more notifications of videos like this. So today's video is a get ready with me video. It's a first impression as well on Charlotte Tilbury products. I kind of went a bit mad and I was like, why not? I might as well just splurge and self-love, and I thought to try these because I ain't no beauty guru, and I don't do a lot of makeup either. I don't do thick makeup. I just like the natural looking makeup. So we're gonna do first impression on these. I have lipstick somewhere, so I've kind of got like a little set going on. I just don't have the brows or the eye product. But whilst I'm doing the first impression and doing my makeup, I'm also gonna talk about long distance and how that is going on and how that is kind of, you know, how am I coping with long distance basically. But yeah, right, we're gonna start the video. Well, before I start the video, I'm gonna do my moisturizer. See you soon. So I just have finished doing my serum and foundation and SPF. We are now gonna try the Brightening Youth Glow. It's anti-aging, color correcting, glow booster. And it is of course Charlotte Tilbury, and it just at the back it just says 100% on anti-aging, feel smoother, all of these other properties that she has mentioned. I'm not a beauty person, you know, so I'm just gonna put it on my face. And so that is what it looks like. I can't remember how much this cost me, but of course I'm gonna put information around my head about the products in more, like not in detail, but you know. And then I'm also gonna link them down below because I bought these from Harvinicals, and because I am still a student, so they were doing something like 10%, so I had 10% on top of that. But I'll link I'll just link Charlotte Tilbury website to see if they have it in stock. If not, then I'll try and find something else. So all I'm gonna try is a bit and see how this works. I'm really just gonna focus it on my pores, which is around my cheek area, because I don't necessarily have, and actually my T-zone as well, and see if it does anything with that, you know, minimize the oils or fill in the pores as well. But it does have that pearlescent luminosity. I just wish you can see this, but you can't. So whilst we are doing this, I am gonna continue on and talk about long distance. Long distance has been quite hard for me, only due to the fact that I miss his presence in the house, and you know, the cuddles. It's just having that company is what I miss. And it's been a month really since Alex has moved to Germany, and I do still cry even going to sleep, and I find it hard going to sleep as well because he's not next to me. So my mind is just awake. I don't do darkness either. I'm scared of the dark. So I have his bedside table on as well as the hallway on. I'm such a child. But hey, so that's been quite difficult, and it's just gonna get hard. Well, it's easy now compared to the first 2-3 weeks where I just constantly couldn't do anything because I was just sad on the fact that he was not here and I wasn't, like, you know, near him whatsoever. I hope you can see this. Oh, hi. I hope you can see that up close. What are these bits? That's so annoying. These like from my SPF. So here is like a close-up look. There's not much really different. I don't think you can see that luminosity either, but Yeah. So moving forward, we are now gonna try it. It's nice, it's soft, I can't complain. We're now gonna try the Flawless Filler for a Superstar Youth Glow, and it's the Hollywood. I'm hoping that this is the right shade as well, because with COVID and everything, you can't really try it on your face, or the makeup artist can't really, like, you know, just dab it on your face. So this is that color. It's, what number is this? This is 5 Tan, and we're just gonna see. I'm just gonna wet my sponge, so be right back. Okay, so the guy mentioned to me that you only need like a few drop of this. This is like gonna last you for a long time. This is like thick as well, and this is like 30 ml. I don't know if it just looks big because of the glass, like the container is like literally glass. So we're gonna just boop, boop, boop. Alright, we'll see this. The moment of truth. I mean, of course I need to add more. Bloody hell, Rochelle. It's stingy, aren't I? It looks orange. I don't know about you, but this looks orange to me. And I ain't a fan. I mean, it's light coverage, very light coverage. I'm gonna try and build it, but it's orange compared to my neck. So continuing with the long distance, Alex seems to be fine as well. Of course, he's finding it hard, but I think he had it a lot more, like, you know, easier because he's in a new country, so he's just trying to adjust to that sort of culture. Whereas for me, I'm here, so I'm just trying to, you know, there's like a lot of things that just like him here. As bad as that sounds, I really don't know about this foundation. I mean, lighting wise, like, it looks as if it's my skin tone on the camera, but in real life, like, my neck is a lot lighter compared to my face, and I just don't know, like, it's even the skin out, that's for sure, but we'll see. So yeah, he's having a great time there. He's making friends as well, which is really nice, and that's kind of what I was more worried about, is that, you know, friends there, or it's just difficult for him to make friends, you know, kind of thing, because the people they've got their own group and stuff like that. So it was one of my biggest worry for him, but he's fine. He goes to lunch with other international people in that company. There is literally so many diverse restaurants and businesses that are there. It's such an international country and city that Alex doesn't feel as if, you know, like any different, because everyone speaks English there. Everyone is so nice and very, very lovely. So he's fine. But long distance, it does get easier. Like, give it a few weeks. Just kind of accept and allow that process to kind of just delve into your surroundings, because the more you push it away, is that a blackhead? Oh, that's so annoying. The more you push it away, the harder it kind of is to just accept what is happening around you. If you accept it, you'll be able to kind of like, okay, pick yourself up and say to yourself, like, what do I need to do, and not mope around, really. Because at the end of the day, before you got together, you are individual people, not even you are individual people, and this here is just like, you're growing as a person, and you're growing with somebody as well, rather than you're growing together. It's just a lot better and healthier, I think. the fact that you've done long distance and you can overcome anything. That's what I think, and I feel like Alex and our relationship will strengthen. Like it will just get stronger throughout the years, and that's how relationships are anyways. It's not a thick coverage, just so you know, just so you're aware. I think he mentioned this anyway, like this one is more of a BB style cream. It's kind of thick at first when you put it on your face, but it does thin out, and that's kind of what I like and what I want. But of course I'm gonna, you know, I've got the blemishes, so I'm just gonna add more on that. I got an itchy nose. What do you think? Can you see that? It just looks a little bit darker than this. I mean, it looks great in camera, but in real life, I'm just like, it's a little bit darker than usual. With a bit of concealer, it actually looks fine now. We'll see in a couple of hours, like later on today. And of course, I'll keep popping back, you know, with a clip to just kind of do like a review and tell you what my foundation is like and the primer. So that looks great. I ain't complaining. And now what we're gonna do is, where's my brush? Is the powder. So the next product that we're going to talk about is the Airbrush Flawless Finish. It's a complexion perfecting micro powder. So this one I got is in what color? I think it was the 3. Oh, the packaging is just so beautiful. 3 in dark. So this is the packaging, and of course that is the color. Oh my gosh, I'm just so in love with this. Okay, let's give this a whirl, shall we? It just mattified me. I like the powder. Here is the look. So this here is, of course, I haven't powdered, and you can still see the luminosity of the primer as well as the foundation and the concealer. And then here it just mattifies what I have on this side compared to this, but there is still that slight glow. Yes, I am in love with it. I don't know if this foundation makes this area so dark, and oh my gosh, I need to actually excuse the mustache. I don't care. We're women, what can you do? We have facial hairs as well. But yeah, I'm liking the powder. Very, very nice. It's literally mattified me in a youthful glow way. I was only supposed to buy this compact powder so that it fits in my purse, because my purses are quite small. And then whilst I was there, I was asking these questions, and then I just ended up buying a little set. Not good, but anyways. So, and I think that's it really that I want to talk about, you know, long distance, because it's just been hard, but you do try and the only thing that I can tell you is to motivate yourself in doing the things that you necessarily didn't have the chance to do, as you know, like on your own. Since your partner is gone now, you have this time and, weirdly enough, money to just kind of concentrate on yourself again, because it was more like I can only do a little bit for myself, and then all my effort and, you know, time kind of went on him and just trying to have that balanced relationship. Of course, I still haven't bought, you know, the bronzer highlighter from Charlotte Tilbury. That will be in the future, but so far so good. I am liking everything that I have on my face, and it's also partly because I still have so many products that I need to get rid of, and I don't want to just buy for the sake of buying. I feel like a tanned goddess in this foundation, like, I kid you not. My skin looks good though, like the foundation, and it has actually the primer as well. That sounded so Australian, the primer. The primer has filled some of my pores, but it's still there, and I can see that blackhead as well. Not great, so I need to get... I can see why. Okay. So, I mean, if you are afraid of your partner or yourself moving away, and you know, moving to a different country or a different state, all I can say is do what is best for you and what is best for your self-development, basically. Because you don't really want to stop someone from developing themselves or improving, because they'll kind of like unintentionally start blaming you because they couldn't, you know, do what they wanted to do, and they still want, even if they still want you to be in their life, you kind of have to be that support system for them and push them to be a better person. Because it's like, what do you want, basically? Like, what do you want to do in your career? What do you want to do in your future? Do you want to move somewhere? Do you not want to improve yourself? And if that's a yes, then why would you stop someone doing the same thing? That's kind of where Alex and I kind of work well together, because both of us want to improve, but also we have that support from one another to the point that we pushes each other to, you know, just try anything and everything in our career to just kind of see what works well. But I've also have this appreciation now and understanding of when my parents moved. Wow, I am liking this. Okay, I'm definitely liking what I'm putting on. Right, let me quickly show you. So that's literally like what my face, of course you've still got the blemishes, but that's fine. But that is like what my face looks like. Now we're just gonna quickly finish everything off. But yeah, I have an appreciation and understanding. When my parents moved to Saudi and then they moved here, we were actually gonna also move to Canada, because at that time when I was in high school, the opportunity here wasn't as good as Canada. But because my dad was just so scared of my brother going into kind of like a gangster influence, because there's so many gangsters out there, and just, you know, like, he was just scared, my dad, basically. And then he just didn't bother, because he didn't want that for my brother's life, whereas for the girls I think we're fine. Anyway, so I just finished doing my eyes. I haven't done, you know, the mascara bit yet, so that's what I'm doing. Can you see that? How crazy is that compared to my other lashes? Like here, this, and then if you look at the side, I hope you can see that. I can't really see. And that's with no mascara yet. Before I actually use the Charlotte Tilbury Pillow Talk, I have used this for some time now, because this is the first product that I bought. I found out because of my skin, it being oily, it actually does transfer like at the bottom of my lash, and it just makes me look like a panda. So one thing that I discovered is using a primer, and this is like my old mascara where it's waterproof, it has a primer, and of course your mascara bit, but the primer actually makes my eyelash stay as it is, like curled and, you know, whatever, but also it doesn't actually transfer any of the mascara at the bottom of my lashes. So that's what I'm gonna do first, and then I'll show you what the Charlotte Tilbury does. With the Pillow Talk Push Up Lash, the brush bit is actually flat on one side. I hope you can really see this. You can't, because it doesn't focus. I'm using my iPhone. So it's flat on one side, then it does have the bristles on the other side. So apparently what you do is with the flat section, you go under your lash, so it literally coats the bottom of like the lash, and then you go up. Just make sure that when you are going up, not to go all the way to your lash, because it does transfer to your eyelid. I've done that a couple of times before. So you put some on the bottom lash and then you brush up. Okay, so I'm gonna try and be up close to you guys and for you to understand what I mean. It's not gonna be a pretty look, but hey, we're doing it. You just have to be careful not to put a lot even on your waterline above, because it does go on your eyes and it's not a pretty look. You might have to angle it where it's kind of like a side like that, like a 90 degree angle. And that's one finished look for one side of my eyes. So you can see by the difference of using an eyelash curler and then the primer as well as the Charlotte Tilbury mascara, it just gives me that natural wispy eye, and I just love it. I'm in love with the products that I have bought. Very expensive, but hey. So the lipstick that I got is, yep, your Pillow Top Medium, and this is what it looks like. Just very, very beautiful color. And let's see. There you go. It just gives me that really like dark, sexy look, I think. It just suits my color basically. But then I actually got this for free, like a lip gloss, and this is Refresh Rose. It's the clear one that they have apparently. So we're just gonna put a little bit on. I'm not necessarily a lip gloss person either. Oh my gosh, that's so cute. Can you see the applicator? It's like a little love heart shape. Can't smell anything. It's not sticky. Wow, that lip gloss is like refreshing.
Quiero yo hacerte el amor